you. Thank you very much. I will follow this picture. Thank you. So we will be talking very briefly about the NGO, the Bulgarian NGO for Interreligious Dialogue. Here, it's a part. Back, please. Just back, please. This is a part of any Religions for Peace Europe, of this part, any, and our work, our activities on multifaith, in multifaith and multiethnic Bulgaria, and also working for the SDGs. Please. First, my gratitude, and we will talk about here 4 points, 4 very brief points. Yeah. Bulgaria. Bulgaria is a multi-religious and multi-ethnic, very important also multi-ethnic country, and is a member of the European Union and NATO. During the Second World War, and this is a very important point, Bulgaria was the only country where civil society and religious communities were able to rescue the entire communities of 48,000 Jews and 160,000 Romani, or we say Roma or Romani gypsies, from immediate deportation to the death camps. It's a real miracle. After 45 years of, I would say, harsh communist regime, 44 to 89, today religions and ethnicities in democratic Bulgaria in general, enjoy freedom and respect. The cooperation among different religious communities, however, are not perfect. For example, there is no ecumenical dialogue, not the best one, not the good one, especially from the Bulgarian Christian Orthodox Church, and it must be improved. This is one of our goals in the society of Bulgaria. There are still some ethnic problems in the country. The full recognition of the rights and needs of the Romani gypsy communities, and their full integration into the Bulgarian society still, as we say, leaves a lot of work to be done. Now, this is the famous so-called half square mile of religious tolerance in Sofia, Bulgaria. So in half square mile, there are the 4 religions, the 4, temples, the Christian, the mosque, then the Catholic Church, and the synagogue. It's very nice to see this in Bulgaria. Please, the next one. Now, the NGO, our NGO, is the Bulgarian Forum for Interfaith Dialogue and Partnership. This is Religions for Peace Bulgaria. Was founded 2018 in Sofia, Bulgaria. The members of this interreligious forum are mostly university scientists of different faiths. We don't have religious leaders in this organization for the moment, but some of them are always from different faith communities, are always our guests at different events, conferences, seminars, webinars, roundtables. Education is the last point. I will talk about the professional education. We are doing also professional education topics: interfaith coexistence, combating hate and xenophobia. Moreover, we publish every 2 years of activity a book of articles dedicated to the interfaith dialogue, inviting also authors from other countries. And this is, for example, the volume number 3, 2022. For example, every 2 years a book. The next, please. Yeah, in activities, conferences, and webinars organized by the NGO, our NGO, the most important event is the so-called Harmony in Diversity. This is an international conference which is celebrated every year, important on December 10th, on the occasion of the UN Declaration of Human Rights from 1948. Now, the organizers of Harmony and Diversity are two entities, the so-called University of Library Studies of Systems, Library Studies of Systems and Information Technologies in Sofia, and our NGO. Together, this is one of them. And this is, for example, the invitation last year in December to the participants of this event. Please, the next one. Here are some pictures from the event. For example, last year it was quite good success. Last year, December 2023, we had about 150 participants direct and 15 online. The conference was divided in 3 parallel sessions: religious diversity, ethnic diversity, and cultural diversity, in about 10 smaller halls. 60 papers were presented. Many of them were focused on the practical value of religion. Very important, the practical value of religions in fulfilling the corresponding SDGs. In this case, the SDG 5, 10, 13, 16. So, really working on that. So, this was the next one, please. The main goals in the work of this NGO reflect the current life and faith in the country and worldwide. For example, we organized webinars and online interviews during the difficult period of COVID-19. In the pandemic in 2020-2021, the topic was religions are driving force for sustainability and resilience in the pandemic and afterward. We organized this online. Yeah. As a result, the book for proceedings, what we saw before in the picture, was under the title "Religions in the Modern World of Crisis." It was published in 2022 and contains some articles focused on our efforts to overcome the problems in life and religion caused by the pandemic. Yeah. With online, what we did is online worship. For example, one of the topics was online worship and prayer. The second was religions and world's great reset. They spoke about the great reset after the pandemic, after COVID-19. Please, the next one. For example, this one was my contribution. Religions and a driving force, after during the pandemic, the worship. Yeah. Next, please. Here, for example, was one of these events was dedicated to the environment, to the eco. So it was once again about the eco an event. The next one. Now I'm finishing with one of our most important activities is professional training. In religion, professional training. In 2018-19, we, as members of RFP Bulgaria, were invited, some of us were invited to participate in a project launched by Ministry of Education, Bulgaria, the University of Library Studies, and Information Technologies, and the Grand Mufti's Office of the Muslim denomination in Bulgaria. Bulgaria is about between 7 and 8 million, the population. And our Muslim population is about 800,000. So 13%. So the specialized training was designed for teachers from Turkish-speaking secondary schools. I say secondary, but also high schools. Secondary, then high schools in some areas of Bulgaria, normally in the north and in the south. Shumen, in the south, Jebel and so on. And they have schools, they speak only Turkish. So Turkish-speaking secondary schools in some areas who are allowed to teach religion in addition to secular sciences. Imagine, for example, a teacher of biology, but after this training, he can be also teacher also for religions. And it is a very interesting project. To this purpose, an extended course on religions was prepared, including basic knowledge of world religions, as well as the main traditions of different faiths. From my experience as a teacher, I was a teacher in this course also, I gave also my presentation. I can say that it was a unique way of deep interfaith and interethnic dialogue. For us as members of Arabic Bulgaria, those education courses were also a good opportunity to make friends with different faith communities in Bulgaria. I think this was the end. Thank you very much.